Hi there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Steven from Clutch Pythons, and today we're going to be covering the fourth video in a series of 5 videos of the best 5 ball pythons for beginner breeders. And today, that means we're going to be covering the Mojave ball python. Alright guys, so we're going to be talking about the Mojave ball python, and this is probably one of my favorite genes when it comes to ball pythons. And the reason why is because it's so diverse. Let's get a look up of this little girl that I produced this year so you can know what I'm talking about. So as you can see, she's got these keyholes on the side. She's got this yellow striping pattern down her back, and she's got this dark chocolate Mojave looking top. And let me tell you, when I say that she is just one of my favorite snakes that I have in my collection. Number one, because she's the only holdback from my collection, from my clutch that I have this year. And number two, the reason why I'm holding her back is just because I love her pattern. She even has this like music note looking symbol on the side right here. And she just has great coloring. She's not the brightest Mojave. In fact, I have another female hatchling from this year that's brighter, but I just like her pattern a little bit more, and she's just a little bit better eater. But with all things said, any of you that have ever done any sort of research into the Mojave will know that it's compatible with a whole lot of combinations. It goes good with GHI. It goes well with simple genes like a pinstripe. It goes well with just about anything. Any of you, when you get a second, look up Mojave clown pastels. They just look awesome. And a good thing about Mojaves is they're also part of the blue-eyed leucistic complex. So you can breed a Mojave to a Mojave and get a white snake with blue eyes, and you can breed it with just about anything else in the blue-eyed leucistic complex and get white snake or some sort of dramatic other snake like a crystal or a mystic potion. Ooh, I'm going to try to make one of those this year, and I think it's going to be quite the adventure. Let me put this little girl back, and I'll show you what a full-grown Mojave female looks like. All right, so here I've got a full-grown Mojave female who I am going to breed this season. I was going to breed her last season, but things didn't go exactly as planned, and I ended up holding her off, and she wasn't eating quite well last year. But this year, she's slamming food, and she is awesome. She's doing really well. So let's get a close-up. There you can see the Mojave keyholes, the stark white belly, and just a beautiful coloring on the top, on the sides, and she's got a little bit brighter coloring on the back of her tail. Now this girl is one of my favorite ball pythons in my collection because she's always been so inquisitive. She's always at the front of her tub looking to come out, and whenever I open up her tub and just leave it open for a minute and put my hand there, she'll actually crawl up my hand and let me just handle her. She is a sweetheart. I'm really looking forward to breeding her this year. Now, something cool that I didn't know about snakes, at least ball pythons, is their tongues tend to be the color of their skin. So she's got like this pinky brown tongue, and let me tell you, there's something calming about holding a snake in your hands. You just don't know what I'm talking about until you've experienced it for yourself. I have one more ball python that I want to show you. And I realized that it's not a straight Mojave, but it's the newest snake in my collection. Come on, let's go check it out. All right, I'm really happy to introduce you to the newest member of my collection. And here he is. This is my boy, Grease Lightning. I'm pretty sure I'm going to stick with Grease Lightning, but I'm open to suggestions. But this guy is just the sweetest ball python I've ever gotten in the mail. I mean, I say that just about every snake that I've got, but I will be honest, I've gotten one that's at least a doozy. But this guy is so nice to handle. As you guessed it, he is a blue-eyed leucistic. Now, he's part Mojave, but he also has another coveted gene that I wanted, and that is bamboo. Many of you know that bamboo is a great gene to have in your collection as well. But we're talking about Mojaves today. So, we'll see what actually happens with this guy. He is pos, hidden gene moma, and possible cinnamon. So we'll see if he actually throws any other babies out other than just bamboo and Mojave. But let me tell you, with Mojave, you just about can never go wrong, unless you're pairing it up with something that you don't want to make a white snake, like a lesser, and you end up making a white snake because it'll hide all the other genes. So for instance, if you're trying to cross a bamboo and let's say a lesser leopard, you can make a blue-eyed leucistic, but you won't know if there's leopard in there. So this guy is just the sweetest snake as can be. Okay, when it comes to price, this guy was not cheap. He cost me $600. He's adult size, so the good thing about it is I can breed him. But since he has bamboo and Mojave, I mean, he'll produce some valuable babies if I get any bamboos out of him. I'm planning on breeding him with about 3 females. Now, the Mojave female that I purchased her as an adult, and I got a really good deal. I spent only $200 for her from just her owner that was looking to downsize her collection. So if you get on the game and you go on Craigslist or your other local sites, you usually can find some really good deals when it comes to Mojaves. The downsides of Mojaves is that, you know, their babies might not be that expensive. So if you're producing just straight Mojaves, you're not going to make a lot of money. It's when you combine the Mojave into other genes that you can actually see a better return on your investment. However, with that $200 Mojave that I purchased, if she produces a clutch of, let's say, 6 or 7 eggs, I will easily be able to make back the return on my investment with just her babies. So when you consider all the things that go into breeding, and you consider the Mojave ball python and just how versatile it is and how great it looks by itself, it's no wonder that it's one of the most popular ball pythons for breeders. And that is exactly why I suggest the Mojave for beginner ball python breeders. Thanks for watching my video, guys. I hope you subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thanks so much.